I do this? Can I do this intro like this? I'm gonna try it. What's up all my devil dogs? It's your boy, Sean Ollie, TheStrengthcorps 5-star general, just getting out of work. About to head over to the gym. Not gonna make this intro stupid long. I'm gonna try and do better with these long ass intros I be giving y'all. Where in the hell did I parked over there? I'm about to head over to the gym and we're gonna talk about a topic today. Whether you should do weights or cardio first. Pretty popular topic. Probably been covered before, but I'm gonna give you my take on the shit, alright? Anyways, y'all, I'll see y'all when I get to the gym. Alright, y'all, so I made it up in the gym. Gotta be dome close again because I know it's loud as hell in here. About to start this workout, man. I really didn't want to record. I'm only doing this shit for y'all, man. So I'm about to hit a delts and arms workout, get y'all some angles and voice this shit over and talk about today's topic. Let's get it. Alright guys, so I decided to go ahead and I'm just gonna put my voice, well, not my voice, but you got a little video on the side while I put my training clips here. I'm gonna put the full workout in the description. So I hit some shoulders and arms and abs today and with some cardio. So speaking of cardio, that's what today's video is about. We're talking about cardio. When should you do it? I've been getting a lot of questions asking me about cardio because you guys have seen me do cardio in the morning. You guys have seen me do cardio post-workout. So people are kind of wondering, when is the best time to do cardio? When should I do my cardio? Should I do cardio before weights, after weights? Should I make it separate from my training session, or can I do it, you know, in the same session? So we're gonna go over all of that in the next few minutes. I'm gonna make it quick, concise, and not keep the video too long for you guys, okay? So let's talk first about cardio before or after weightlifting, because that's usually the majority of people are gonna have that dilemma, because most people go to the gym just one time a day. So when they're there, they're like, should I do my cardio first and then knock out my weights, or should I do my weights and then knock out my cardio? Well, I'll say that for the majority of people, I would always suggest to hit your weightlifting first. And that's just because if you hit your cardio first, you're gonna tend to be a lot more fatigued by the time you get to your workout. So your lifts are not gonna be as strong. Therefore, it's gonna be a lot harder for you to lift heavier weights and progressively overload. Because let's be honest, you know, cardio, while even if it's low intensity, steady state, can still be very taxing, okay? So I would always say that for majority of people, you wanna do your weights first. However, if you have a goal to get better at cardio, then you should do your cardio first, because let's say you're training for something like a marathon, then of course you're gonna wanna do your cardio first, because that's primarily what you're training for. Your training focus is on developing your cardiovascular strength, right? Not necessarily your muscular strength. So you'll do cardio first, and that's about the only time I can really think of doing your cardio before you do any type of weightlifting. And it's just like the priority principle, you know, it's whatever you're trying to get best at, you do first. You know, if you're trying to bring up a certain muscle group, you hit it first when you're fresh. So if you're trying to get better at cardio, you do your cardio first. All right, but for most people who are just worried more about body composition, you want to put on mass while staying lean, or, you know, whatever, then you want to make sure you're hitting your weights first, okay? Now, let's go ahead and talk about cardio as far as separate from your workout. Like, how far apart can they be? Let's say you do your cardio first. Like I've done before. I've done cardio in the morning, fasted, which I want to do a video separately on fasted versus fed cardio. There's really not that big a difference, but there's, you know, there's different, you know, studies that have been done that. But besides that point, I want to get off the topic of this video. If you are going to do your cardio and your weightlifting in two different sessions, I would say this: if you're going to go ahead and have them in two different sessions, my suggestion would be that you have them at least 4 hours apart, or bare minimum, I mean 3 hours, but I mean that's even pushing it. And have a meal in between. Like, you guys have seen me wake up and do my morning cardio or whatever, and then of course that's like around what, 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I don't train till like 6 or 7 in the evening. So that's a full like 11-12 hours later. Like, that cardio is not going to affect my training session at all. You know what I'm saying? If anything, it's gonna help it, just because the more cardiovascularly the more cardiovascularly enhanced you are, that, I don't even know if that makes sense, but you see where I'm coming from. The more cardiovascular endurance that you have, that sounds way more professional. The more of that you have, the easier it's going to be to lift weights, because especially if you're doing something like that's more volume and more repetitions, then that can get taxing on your cardiovascular system. And if you're constantly doing cardio, then you're going to be able to get past that. A lot of people get winded before they actually can't move the weight anymore. How many of you guys have been squatting and it's not that you can't squat anymore, you're just out of breath. Your cardio can't keep up with the weight that you're bearing. So doing cardio, it's more than just a tool for burning fat, guys. And I've said this before, you do not have to do cardio to lose weight. I mean, there's plenty of ways to lose weight. It all comes down to calories in versus calories out at the end of the day. So whether you're gonna eat less or you're gonna be more active, cardio is a great tool. Whether you're trying to gain weight or lose weight, it's just good for overall health. You know, it helps flush out a lot of waste. And as humans, we're built to be endurance creatures. You know, we're not really meant to be muscular. That's why it's so hard to get a physique like, you know, you see a lot of the popular YouTubers and stuff have, because let's be honest, or just your very people in the gym, your body doesn't want to be big and muscular. Your body wants to store fat. So when you force it to grow muscle, like, it's doing something that the body's not accustomed to. We're an endurance species. We're meant to run long distances and really be marathon runners, but that's a whole nother, you know, topic for a whole nother video. But as far as cardio goes, guys, a lot of times people will get this, you know, perception that that they have to do their cardio, you know, right after they work out, or if they do their cardio before, then they can't work out that day, or that the cardio has to be on separate days from their training session. I've heard it all. So, I mean, you can, if you're only training 4 days a week and doing cardio 3 days a week, then yeah, you can separate them by days if you want. But if you're doing your cardio early in the morning and you're training in the evening, it's not gonna affect it, okay? So I just want to let you guys know that. You know, I know a lot of people have been asking me about cardio, and it's kind of a popular topic right now because it's the summertime. A lot of people are doing their cardio. A lot of people are still dieting down, and cardio is kind of one of those things that just always comes up no matter what season it is. You know, can I do cardio while I'm bulking? How much cardio should I do while I'm trying to lose weight? You know, is cardio gonna affect my strength gains? Is it gonna help change my body composition? Will doing more burn more fat? You know, can I eat more food? There's a plethora of questions that come along with cardio, but we're gonna keep it simple and say this. Look, if your main goal is to build muscle and, you know, put on some lean mass, then do your cardio either separately, hours away, with at least a meal or two in between, or do it post-workout. Okay, now if you're trying to get better at cardio and that's your main goal, you're not really too concerned about, you know, gaining muscle or putting on lean mass, you really just want to get better at cardio. Maybe you're training for a marathon, or you know you're gonna have to run a lot, so you want to build up that endurance and that's your #1 goal, then do your cardio first. But don't do it the other way around. You know, you gotta train the way that you want to perform. You know, it's all performance. So if you're just training to look good for body comp, do your weights first. If you're training for a marathon, do your cardio first. If you're training to just be a beast, you know what I'm saying, then I still would do my weights first. But if you feel like you can do cardio and then still lift the same weights, then you really are a beast, all right? But I hope this video has helped you guys out. It was just something that was a topic that a lot of people were asking me in my DMs, and I got a couple of messages, so I wanted to go ahead and address that. Hope you guys have been enjoying the daily vlogs or the daily videos. I wanted to put up the MyFitnessPal video today, but I'm not gonna lie, I got home kind of late today, and I actually had like some ideas to like make the video a little more interesting, and I wasn't able to record that today. So I would definitely be getting that video out to you guys tomorrow, so you can definitely look forward to it. Hell, I'm looking forward to it. I know it's gonna do very well as a video. But anyways, hopefully I answered all you guys' questions about cardio and when to do it, at least to some extent. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you guys. You know I answer all my comments, and I appreciate everybody who's on Notification Squad, which if you're not, go ahead and click that bell down there so you can get notified for all my new videos. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out. Don't forget the orders, subscribe and share, like and comment, follow my social media. Till next time, all my devil dogs, dismissed.
I'm a general, a nigga, I'm a general. I'm a general, a nigga, I'm a general.